point guns at cameras. You point anywhere because I'm the only person in here. No friends to help you shoot your videos. I wish I had friends. So I guess we're doing an unboxing today of the Sotac or Sotac. I don't really know how to say it. Anyway, we're gonna go Sotac. The Sotac Gear RMR. This is a knockoff of the Trigicon RMR. But anyway, it comes in a nice little hard case. Ultimately, we don't really care what the box comes in. We just care about how it functions. But it does look nice. It comes with a nice little rubber coating. Nice coating on the lens. Has the Trigicon logos and stuff on it. I really don't actually care about that. I mean, it's definitely a plus. To looks very nice. But ultimately, it's more important about how it functions than what it looks like, really. But it does look good. Anyway, in the box, you have a nice little terry cloth, which I'm sure you'll lose within minutes. And then there's the base plate for mounting it to the Glock. Has some screws in there. And then some Allen keys and a piece of plastic that allows you to adjust your windage and elevation. Let's just dump all this stuff out and get it out of the way here. So we'll also do the install of it. Say stutter. Anyway, so got the Humorex Glock. Real simple. There is a screw right in here that you just need to take out with a very fine pointy screwdriver. Unscrew that right there. Pull this tab out the back of the gun. Out, down. Should take the screw with it. Push your sight out. Set that aside. Then I've learned that you'll need a little bit beefier screwdriver set to really drive this thing in. Anyway, so you're going to take your small Allen key and undo 2 screws that are on top of the RMR. Get rid of one and the other and separate it from the bottom housing. Then go ahead and get yourself a CR2032 battery, which I've already installed in this thing. And take your base plate, put your base plate on, so that way this little nub is toward the back section of the battery, right here. It should go in place. There it is. Okay, perfect. Okay, then you're going to dig through this little pile of screws, and you're going to find the small screws with the hex heads. All right, put the hex heads in the top. Once again, using this small Allen key, and screw those back down into the top, like so. Very exciting stuff here at Bonsai Tactics. Very exciting. So stupid. All right, anyway, from there, you're going to find the longer of the screws that came in the package, and just set that on top of your airsoft pistol. Take the piece of plastic, stick it back in the gun there. Take your long screw, drop it in the hole that the original screw came in, and screw it in. Make sure it's nice and snug, but not too much. All right, so there. With the push of a button, let's see if we can get it to turn on. And we have a red dot on our airsoft now. We'll see how this works and how long it lasts.
A few moments later.
So this thing definitely has some inherent flaws in it. The design pattern. So as you can see, it has this plate right here. Well, one screw goes in from the bottom and holds this thing in place. Well, the problem with that is you can't zero something that can be moved like that. My solution for now, I'm going to try this, is the good old the good old American tried and true JB weld. What I'm going to do is I figure I'll just take a chunk of it, put it here on the bottom, press it down so it's level, and then hopefully it'll fill in on the sides and just give it something so that we won't go rock left and right. The JB weld is a success. I got this thing zeroed in. It works pretty good. Ran through some mags, did some drills. So it's holding pretty good. Granted, I've only ran maybe 3 or 4 mags through it. So nothing to be said about the longevity of it, but it seems to work pretty good. Now, get the, yep. So start running it in classes, see how long it holds up, if it's worth its salt.
Many months later.
So clearly some things have changed around here, mainly time, the passage of cruel time. So we definitely have an update on the viability of the RMR and also the SRO now for the viability of airsoft training. We've had thousands of rounds to this thing now. We've actually ran 50,000 rounds through classes, maybe not necessarily through this optic, but through these and the SROs, and they're holding up strong. The shortcoming, if you will, of the system was the mounting plate that comes with the Sotac, I still don't know how to say it, the mounting plate that comes with it, it's hot garbage. The specs are all off on the part that fits in the dovetail. It's a little bit too narrow and it's too tall, so it doesn't fit in there well. Fortunately, you can go on eBike, and we will list these items in the description of the video, but you can get aftermarket plates that actually fit a lot tighter in the dovetail, and they work 1,000 times better. There's going to be a couple of different ones depending on which optic you or excuse me, what gun you're running, because the Gen 4 and the Gen 5 are a little bit different, but there is a company that makes plates for both of those guns. There's still just a little bit of play in them, so you kind of have to tighten them down really good to get them snug, and you'll have to adjust them every couple hundred rounds to make sure that they're still zeroed. But by and far, they are definitely a viable training tool. We've managed to run them through classes, hold them really tight groups, up to 12 yards. That's kind of like the limitation, I feel like, of using airsoft for a training tool. But yeah, this is the exact same optic we have in the video. It still runs. I just traded it out for one of the SROs because it has a bigger window. But yeah, no, definitely a good buy for, like I said, $30 to $50 depending on shipping and stuff like that. But AliExpress, it's where I got them. Anyway, so I hope that you guys found this video good, enlightening, I don't know, and hopefully it won't take us 2 years to make the next one. Anyway, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and we will have more stuff coming your way. So, thanks for watching.
Make way, 'cause the Kings is back.